Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Catio this morning. As you can see, we had some rain overnight. Still very mild. Loki's joining us. Loki's always the first one outside. He loves to be outside. I think Bear's just at the fountain inside. So it's Wednesday, and I don't think we really have much planned for today. I was out with my mother yesterday. Oh, here comes Miss Muffy. Checking it out. We got Loki and Bear from the same cattery on a nearby island where we live. It's called Prince Edward Island, and there was a cattery over there that Bear and Loki came from. It was probably about a 6-hour drive and then a ferry over to the island. And so it was a kind of a whole day event to pick up our kittens when they were kittens. Poor little Loki, he was so scared. He panted all the way home in the crate. And he still does that, actually, when he goes to the vet. It must be his nerves or something. He pants. And so Bear came from the same cattery as well. We picked Bear up. He was 3 months old, and he was so tiny. He really didn't look extraordinary in any way. I guess Maine Coon kittens just look like regular little kittens when they're a couple months old, and then they start to sprout. I think around 4 months, I noticed both of them getting quite a bit bigger. Oh yeah. See, Loki's fuzz is coming in pretty good now. Here comes Miss Muffy. Miss Muffy is just a 7-day wonder. 23 years old and still going. Changed her mind. Hey, Muff. She's deaf, so she can't really hear me very well. Yeah, so we brought Bear home from the cattery. Just a tiny wee little kitten. He never made a sound all the way home. Not a peep. And he still doesn't. If he has to go to the vet, he doesn't make any noise or complain or anything. He's just completely quiet. And Miss Muffy's trying to find a way out. There's no way out, Miss Muffy. Miss Catio. Coffee's good this morning. Oh, I see what's going on. Luna's got the doorway so Bear can't come out. You coming out, Luna? Come on out. Here, Bear. Good girl, Luna. Here, Mr. Bear can come out. They don't get too close to her if they can help it. There. There. Now, of course, Loki wants to go in. The revolving door. And there's the girls. I just brushed Luna so she looks nice and smooth. There's the boys. So this hurricane that's coming up the coast is still predicted to make landfall near us or on our province. I'm not sure. They really don't know for sure what's going to happen yet. It's tracking towards Nova Scotia, and we'll know more by the end of the week, but it's not looking good. But we'll be fine. We've gone through many storms. Of course, it seems like they're getting worse now. Up here anyway, we're not really familiar with hurricanes, big devastating hurricanes anyway. Loki must have found a bug. Yeah, so we'll keep our eyes on that storm for sure. I'll have to start putting things away this week. Anything that might fly around. So peaceful out here in the morning with the kitties. I'm glad you can join me. All 4 kitties. Coffee's good this morning. Yeah, so Loki had a bit of a rough start as a kitten. We had called the breeder that I was telling you about, and we told her that we wanted a black smoke Maine Coon to put our name on the list. And so I can't remember how much longer it was after that, but she got a hold of us, and she had a black smoke. What had happened was he had gone to someone else when he was 3 months old, when it's time, and the cattery didn't know it, but there was ringworm in their cattery, so they had sold Loki to someone else. Here you go. And the someone else discovered that he had ringworm, so he was taken back to the cattery, and we got him when he was about 4 or 5 months old, I think it was. And we had to bathe him in this awful stuff, and it was pretty stressful for him because he'd already been through all kinds of stress at the cattery. I blame his skittishness on the things that happened to him early in life. If you can imagine a cattery that has all their breeding animals and kittens with ringworm, that was pretty devastating. So anyway, we got that all cleared up. He'll never get it again. I think they have an immunity once they've had it. But Loki had a rough start, and ever since he came here, I've been just working on his his kitty self-esteem and confidence. So he's come a long ways, I would say, from when he was tiny and really nervous, and he's much better now. comes Mr. Bear. Yeah. So that's Catio chat. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.